Welcome to Aging Together, a podcast dedicated to exploring the challenges and opportunities of caring for our aging loved ones. This podcast is a product of Caregiver Consulting and Healthy Solutions, a private consulting practice dedicated to helping you navigate the aging process with ease. Together, we will dive into a wide range of topics, including health and wellness, financial planning, caregiving, and more. This podcast is for everyone, whether you are an older adult looking to age in place, a caregiver seeking support and guidance, a young or middle-aged adult planning for the future, or simply someone interested in learning more about the aging process. I hope you'll join me on this journey. Let's navigate aging together. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, Pooja, and you're listening to Aging Together. It's already August, and we're entering month 10 of Aging Together. August is back to school month. After so many months at home and potentially more time spent with grandparents, kids will now return to their routines with a new school year. In this episode, I'm taking a dive into how grandparents can play a role in back-to-school transitions. Throughout this episode, I provide suggestions on how to incorporate grandparents into routines, traditions, and conversations with the grandchildren. To keep it short, I've come up with 10 specific ideas on how to involve grandparents into back-to-school efforts. First up, back-to-school shopping. Grandparents can join their grandchildren for school shopping trips. Whether it's for new clothes, school supplies, or a backpack, their presence can make the experience more enjoyable and special for the kids. Next, school preparation discussions. Grandparents can engage in conversations with their grandchildren about their feelings, excitement, or concerns related to going back to school. They can provide a listening ear and offer advice or reassurance if needed. Next, routines and traditions. Grandparents can help establish consistent routines with their grandchildren, especially if they spend time with them regularly. This might include setting a designated time for homework, play, and relaxation. Consider establishing special back-to-school traditions within the family that involve the grandparents. It could be a yearly family gathering, a picnic, or a day trip to celebrate the start of a new school year. Organizing meals. If the grandparents are involved in meal preparations, they can take an interest in packing nutritious school lunches or snacks, adding a personal touch and making it a fun experience. On the first day of school or during the first week, grandparents can plan a special breakfast for their grandchildren. It could be a time to talk about the upcoming day and create excitement. Transportation assistance. If possible, grandparents can help with drop-offs or pickups from school. This not only eases the burden on the parents, but also gives the children an opportunity to spend more time with their grandparents. Those were 5. Now let's dive into the other 5. First up, letters and notes. Grandparents can write thoughtful letters or notes to their grandchildren, expressing their love and encouragement. These can be given to the kids to read when they need a boost of confidence. Next, reading and learning. Encourage grandparents to read books or share stories with their grandchildren about their own school days or any educational experiences they had. This can inspire and motivate the children as they embark on their new academic year. Depending on their expertise, grandparents could teach their grandchildren new skills or hobbies, such as cooking, gardening, crafting, or even playing a musical instrument. Third, incorporate technology. If the grandparents are tech-savvy, they can assist their grandchildren in using educational apps or online resources that support their learning. Or nowadays, the grandchildren may be able to teach their grandparents a thing or two. If distance or circumstances prevent regular in-person interactions, grandparents can still play a role in supporting their grandchildren's education through virtual means. They can schedule video calls to check in on how the kids are adjusting to the new school year, help with virtual schoolwork, or even engage in virtual storytelling sessions to keep the bond strong. Next, celebrate achievements. Grandparents can celebrate their grandchildren's academic achievements, whether big or small. Recognizing their efforts and accomplishments can boost their confidence and motivation. Finally, Create memories. Encourage grandparents to create a memory scrapbook or journal with their grandchildren at the beginning of each school year. They can include photos, drawings, and mementos from the previous year, as well as set aside space to document the new school year's experiences and achievements. This collaborative project can be a cherished keepsake for both the grandparents and the grandchildren. Remember that the involvement of grandparents should be based on their availability, interest, and the preferences of the parents and children involved. The focus is on creating meaningful connections and providing support during this important time of transition in the children's lives. At Caregiver Consulting and Healthy Solutions, we are dedicated to helping you navigate aging together. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.